There are a lot of features I missed in my first video about HiPaint, aka Procreate's unofficial free dupe, available for Android and also iOS. Some of you also asked me to try the animation feature, so I will cover that later in this video. But let's talk about the features I missed first. So the features that I missed in my last video are placed right over here on the plus sign. Be very careful because it is very closely placed to the save, and it's taking so long to save a canvas. Maybe it's because my canvas is too big, I don't know, it takes some time. The first feature is picture. It's basically just to add a picture onto your canvas. The second one is reference. Here I have the picture of Al-Haytham with some bell peppers. If you need context as to why Al-Haytham is placed next to the peppers, you need to watch my previous video. But anyway, today we're drawing Kaya because recently, well, not so recent anymore, it was his birthday and I did not make anything aside from that piercing thing I made in my previous video, and some people said it will be a very bad idea for a birthday gift, so yeah, we're making something else. You can hide your reference by clicking this small thing on the very corner on the left, see? And then you can just call it back. The reference window in HiPaint can only include one picture, so you cannot use multiple references. Is it really like that, or am I missing something? Because I cannot seem to find a way to include multiple references. Let me know in the comments if I truly miss something. The third one is shape. For making, well, shapes. What else? And as you can see, they have some dots. There are blue dots and there are red dots. So the red dots is to adjust the sides of the shape, while the blue dots is to adjust the corners. If you think my explanation is bad, just watch what I'm doing. This is red and this is blue. You get it? Good. Fourth one is symmetry. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already familiar with what this does. But what's really cool is the multiple symmetry. So here you can adjust like how many mirrors you want. And then you can just make random shapes. And you will get a pattern. This is really cool. You can use this to make a pattern for clothing or for accessories or for backgrounds even. The next one is auxiliary line. Yeah, that's how you read it. Auxiliary line. This is grid. This is basically grid. This is rectangular grid and this is triangular grid. What's really cool is that they have perspective guidelines. So this is 1 point perspective, and then they have 2 point perspective, then they have 3 point perspective, which is very confusing for me. With 2 point perspective, you can already make a decent drawing. Like for example, yeah, don't judge my box. And then you make the doors. And there we go. I just draw a house. This is such a house. Maybe I'm not the best example for backgrounds tutorial, but you get the idea. And then text, which is to make, well, text. Chicken feet is good. You guys know my channel name means chicken feet, right? Then gradient tool to make gradient. You can make linear, radial, or rotating. I really do wish they have gradient maps though, like Procreate and the paid version of IB's Paint. Maybe if I use the paid version of HiPaint, maybe they will provide additional filters, gradient maps being one of them. Light pad. What does it? Okay, light pad. I don't know what it's for because this is basically just inserting an image from your library into the canvas and then you can adjust the opacity. Like, isn't it just inserting image? I don't know what's the difference between that and picture. It's literally the same, right? Maybe you guys can let me know. Tiling tool. Oh, to create tiles. Yeah, if you want to make like never-ending patterns, you can use this. And then True 3D. This is 3D assets. You can adjust the light source and then you can even adjust the line art, like how thick the line art is and the opacity. This is pretty neat. How did I miss this? Okay, but apparently you can only create one 3D layer at a time because I cannot seem to add another 3D assets. Yeah, you can only make one at a time. The assets is also limited, but I don't know. If I use the paid version, maybe they will give more 3D assets. Alright, there you go. Those are the features that I missed in my previous videos. I will finish this painting of Kaya first before we dive into the animation. Yes, I'm drawing a statue again like I did with Cafe, but at least this time he's not trying to make out with it. I also found a brush similar to flat watercolor opaque I use in HiPaint. It's called Hard Airbrush Flow. I'm using it to paint hair and it works amazing. It just lacks some texture, but that's fine. We can combine it with a smaller brush. I'm also using it to render the statue and I like it even more. The brush has faded tips, so you can easily create midtones with it. I don't know why my statue paintings always end up scarier than the reference. This is the reference, by the way. If Kaya were to hold me like that, I would be smiling from ear to ear. Click here, and then there's a create animation, and this is your animation timeline, which I did not expect will be based on our visible layers. So this is how you can set the onion skin. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already familiar with onion skin, but if you're not, I'm going to put an explanation because I don't know how to explain what it is. This is the animation setting. You can make it loop, you can make it ping pong, you can just make it one shot, and then you can also set how many frames you want per second. The more frames you have, the smoother your animation will be, but also the bigger the file size is. I did not expect it will be based on how many layers you have, so I think I should merge all of it. If you've seen my previous animation attempts, you know I can only make blinking animation, or in this case, a winking animation, because his other eye is covered by the fringe. When you're winking, your lower eyelid also makes a movement. So I'm drawing it moving upwards to cover the lower half of the eyeball. I think it would be adorable to make Kaya smile wider as he winks. He's so beautiful and graceful. I think Kaya and Cafe would be best friends if they ever met. They would go to taverns, have some drinks, chat about their work. Howeverse, please, please, please make them besties. Alright, let's continue the animation. I will set it to one shot so it doesn't loop. And I think this frame needs to be longer, like maybe around 3 seconds. Okay, oh, that's adorable. He might be a grown man, but to me, Kaya is baby. Him and Cafe both. I tried increasing the frames per second, but I don't see any difference, so we'll just skip that. You know what? Let's try animating the hair as well. I did a bad job with Raiden in my previous attempt, but who knows? Maybe I'll learn something. Do you guys remember Procreate Dreams or Procreate for animation? I was quite frustrated in my video reviewing it. One of the reasons is because you cannot draw directly onto it. Well, technically you can, but the drawing features are not as comprehensive as Procreate. So if you want to make a decent art, you'd have to draw it in Procreate and then export it to Dreams. This is why I prefer using HiPaint or even HiPaint, because the animation feature is integrated inside one app instead of being a standalone app. Maybe if you want to make a complex animation, it's better to use Dreams, but for simpler ones, HiPaint is good enough. Alright, enough yapping. Now it is the moment of truth. Did I learn something after a year? Let's watch it. Oh, wow. I did not learn anything, did I? Wow. The face animation is good. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but the face animation is pretty good. For somebody with no animation experience, it's quite good. But the hair animation is... You know those seaweed under the ocean? This feels like that. Maybe it's better if I draw the movement by hand. Maybe it will look better and not just using the liquify, because the liquify is kind of wonky. It looks very unnatural. Okay, you know what? Just focus on the face. Just focus on Kaya's beautiful face. Okay, let me zoom in a little more. There we go. There's our beautiful prince. Well, that was humbling. Give it a try and let me know what you think about HiPaint's animation. That's about it. Bye.